It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and the wait is over for this rivalry game. It's the Niners and the Rams. All that and more coming up next.
This is the city, Los Angeles, California. That's where we are for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And off we go from SoFi Stadium. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. Leading the charge at quarterback, the former Georgia Bulldog, Matthew Stafford.
And Matthew Stafford was taken first overall in the 2009 draft, and he certainly played like a top pick. Throughout his career, he's been one of the most prolific passers in the league, and there's no reason to believe he's going to slow down his production anytime soon. Not only that, he's also one of the tougher quarterbacks in the league as well.
And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Stafford. He gets this to Davante Adams. Still going. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down. 2nd and 9 from the 44. On the counter, here's Williams. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now a play fake it at Stafford. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, LA! Puka Nacua, 56 yards. And the Rams will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Well, Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they'll be led out by their 3rd-year quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple. Now Purdy. Open man is Juwan Jennings. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. McCaffrey running up the middle. We're down to the 41.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams 16. A really nice gain of 25 yards. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. McCaffrey is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Throwing here, Purdy. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. 3rd and goal. This LA Rams defense will try to bow up once more. Purdy from the gun. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the 49ers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Someone's sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Back to throw, Stafford. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Rams first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. Up the middle, it's Williams. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Now it's Stafford. That to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. He's to the 15 and into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Moody good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 26. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Stafford. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Well, here to begin the 2nd quarter. The Rams on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. To throw is Stafford. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He's across midfield. He's got room at the 30. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. Touchdown, LA! Davante Adams, 52 yards. And the Rams are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. And Davante Adams able to finish things with a touchdown reception. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their 2nd drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Purdy looking to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down inbounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Tries to hit Jennings, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ahkello Witherspoon. And the Rams are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at the 34. A quick throw out to Adams on the perimeter. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. Give him 30 yards there.
Well, he worked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively. Just too hard to keep him under wraps. It delivers a big play here for this offense.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 49ers 35-yard line.
Stafford gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 21. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Here's Stafford. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. From the gun, here's Stafford. He's got it. It's Higbee. Touchdown Rams. Make that now 3 first-half touchdown passes for Matthew Stafford. And the Rams have broken our tie as they take the lead. What a great weapon. So often, such a big mismatch.
And there's no route he can't run. You name it, he's going to do it. And he's a matchup nightmare for the defense. No matter who they put on him, he's going to win the battle.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. 5 plays. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. And San Francisco gets set to go here.
Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
And the Rams got it. They bring it down. And going to this is a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll go down at the 28.
44 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Another 6-yard carry, same as last play. 1st down. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey
taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the 49ers are an extra point away from drawing level.
A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Matthew Stafford and the rest of the Rams offense set to take over once more.
He really continues to pick apart this defense. Last drive, perfect, and it culminated in his 3rd touchdown pass.
As long as we've been doing this, how many times has a player in this type of a zone described the game as really slowed down?
Yep.
So right now, instead of warp speed, it's
Snail's pace.
Oh, snail's pace for him, and he can do whatever he wants. Looks like he has all the time in the world to throw the ball, and his offensive line.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nacua with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Rams are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Plays 75 yards later into the end zone. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense and Christian McCaffrey ready to go once more. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big hole after big hole to run through in this first half. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And we are hitting the home stretch here toward halftime, and to this point, this has been an exciting offensive explosion for both sides.
I think everyone in the stadium is going to have to regroup a little bit, including the two of us. Yeah, I think we have to get a little oxygen, relax a little bit, and see what we can get going for the second half. The same as these teams, because right now everything's been working really well. Can someone come up with something to slow them down?
Yeah, both defenses back on their heels. Purdy now to throw. That is caught. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. Again, it's Purdy to throw it. And quickly into the hands of Robinson. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. Back to throw, Purdy. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Purdy. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Rams force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
Impossibly, they're still thinking about the first one, and they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. A shotgun snap for Stafford. That's into the hands of Tutu Atwell. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Stafford now to throw. Right back to Atwell. That's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's second down. Time on the horizon. They'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Throwing is Stafford. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender. But you also have to give your own guy a chance, too.
Now Stafford. Able to find the open man. That's complete. He's into space past the 25. And finally taken down at the 15. A big play there on the catch and run. 31 yards. Step aside. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Throwing again is Stafford. And that is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Back to throw. Stafford.
That's to the pylon and incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
Now Stafford.
That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Purdy. Looking for the out route. He's got it. Complete to Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Final play of the half. Purdy.
Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The 49.
We're paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks. I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and now it winds up incomplete.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Now Purdy.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, San Francisco.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Throwing here, Purdy. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, 49ers.
This is McCaffrey on the give. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15.
79 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Here's 2nd and 3.
McCaffrey on the toss right. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Christian McCaffrey
with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the 49ers have cut it back within a score. Extra point try now for Moody.
And the lead is down to a field goal now. McCaffrey.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half.
And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. Open man is Quintez Cephas. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Garoppolo. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw is Garoppolo. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
So on 4th down, Sean McVay going to send out the field goal unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is good. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So 3 points, response there, that opening touchdown in his 3rd quarter.
No, you're not going to just come out in the second half and take over.
And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead. And they'll move it up to the 40. And that flag accepted. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
The tackle at the 47-yard line. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, San Francisco.
Back to the ground on 1st, it's McCaffrey. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. Off the option, here's McCaffrey. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 18 yards, 1st down Niners. He continues to have a big night here under the lights carrying the football.
And some guys prefer night games. For whatever reason, their bodies react a certain way. They love the spotlight. Maybe that's what it is. The best seats in the house, the ones where he's carrying the football for his offensive teammates. The worst seats, the 11 guys trying to tackle him on defense.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 154 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Moody good with the extra point, and that will put them on top here in the 3rd. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Rams ready to go on offense. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. 3rd and 9 here.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And the Niners get there and bring him down.
And the defense coming through on third down, a loss of 7 to bring up fourth. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. And taken right on the 30. Good coverage there. An even 50-yard punt leads to a return of 5. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Purdy looking to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
And it'll be intercepted.
And the Rams are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the 3rd quarter, but now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Corum now on 1st and 10. Now that play stopped by Drake Jackson.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play.
Here we go.
Garoppolo now.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
Here we go.
On play action, it's Garoppolo.
And that one to the right side and incomplete.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this will be taken at the 13. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. On the ground, McCaffrey.
And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. McCaffrey. And down inside the 40 to about the 38.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 3. They run with McCaffrey off the option. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 210 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. This is McCaffrey. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? And give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to get the lead up to 4. And his kick is indeed good, and that'll move their lead up to 4 now. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smile down there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The football going back to the Rams now. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
Now Garoppolo.
That's to the tight end, Colby Parkinson.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Now Garoppolo is in trouble, and down he goes.
And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey, pushing through the contact, and able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8.
Well, you know me, partner. I never tell them to back off of being aggressive, but sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that football loose, and just as you said, cost some yardage.
Yeah, you got to go get him. Stand him up first before you go for the ball. Don't just go for it initially.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 8.
Now Jones.
That's caught by Ayuk on the slant.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 25-yard line. Here's McCaffrey. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right. But the problem for them is still within a possession. So they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. 4th quarter, down to the final
2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. They'll run with McCaffrey. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. That'll leave them with just one. McCaffrey running up the middle. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout. Now a run with McCaffrey. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey taking it in from 4 yards out. And the 49ers will add to their fourth quarter lead. Moody. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. So Jimmy Garoppolo and the offense down by 11. 1:44 to go. They need a touchdown with a 2-point conversion and a field goal in either order as they've got it first down. They need a touchdown, the 2-point conversion, and a field goal. Pretty good start to the drive, though.
Yeah, good start to the drive, but the urgency has to really be increased by both the players on the...
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Well, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is third down now. That one behind his receiver and incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Now Garoppolo, gotta have this one. And it's gonna be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. Down to a knee for the 49ers. This one about to be on ice. Down to a knee goes Jones, and that should just about seal it. So the victory here for San Francisco, and a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ball game.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now, let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off, but they do know that in the future, they've got work on taking care of the football because this won't happen very often.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Los Angeles.